Welcome back to Wild Pines Farm and back to another tuber haul. I have a ton of dahlia tubers to show you guys today. Typically, I would have in the past done each individual shop that I purchased from or each individual farm or store that I purchased from. But I've just been getting so many boxes of tubers and I need to get them moving that I am just gonna do a big giant haul today. Now I actually have more coming in as well, so I'll probably do another haul. But today we have tubers from Longfield Gardens, which I recently did a haul for just them, and Merle Farm as well as Flower Farm. So got a lot of fun stuff. Let's start going through it. It might be a little bit of a longer video, but I am going to try, obviously these are just tubers, right? So I'm going to try to put a picture on the screen or maybe do links below or something. And the picture on the screen will be the picture directly from the website of these people that I purchased from. So anyway, let's get through it. I think we're gonna talk about Longfield Gardens first because we've talked about them before. In case this is your first haul video of mine that you're seeing, Longfield Gardens sends clumps of tubers instead of like the individual tubers. So if it depends on where you've purchased from before, if you know what I'm talking about, but if you purchase from a flower farm specifically, you'll typically get just one really nice tuber, and I'll show you that. Actually, I should have some Swan Island dahlias in here as well, now that I'm thinking about it. But all of these ones except for Longfield send just one individual really good quality tuber from their farm, and I prefer ordering from there. But I also really like Longfield Gardens because they have a guarantee. They've helped me in the past when I got sent the wrong one or a flower didn't bloom or things like that. So I really like them. I like their customer service team. There's Everest. But I will definitely show you the difference here. So let's go ahead and go through all the Longfield Garden stuff. They label theirs with this cute little label. It's not a cute little label, it's just a plain old label. It has everything on it. It tells you how deep to plant it, how to space them apart, how tall it's going to grow, what kind of sun it needs, the color, and of course the name. So I believe each of these dahlia tubers, you get 2 clumps. And they're not the greatest of clumps, and I'm looking right now, these don't look to be the greatest of clumps, but I'll show you. So this first one I have is Labyrinth, actually. Labyrinth, I've had before. I think I only have 1 tuber. I had 1 tuber survive last year, so that's why I wanted to order more, because I really want to get more Labyrinth in my garden. So this is what one of the clumps looks like. This is actually a pretty decently looking clump. Now you have these, like, I'm calling them danglers because they do this. They're not sturdy. They don't have a good neck. They're not going to do anything. So what I will do, I didn't bring my clippers, but I'll trim most of these clumps and then see what happens. Even like this one's kind of dangly. So these ones are pretty solid, and I think those will be our winners. Yep, and there's even a little sprout coming out of there. Let's see if we can see it. Can we see it? Can we see it? Kinda. Right here's the little sprout. And then you can see this is how it's dangling, and it shouldn't be like that. So that's just an example of the clump. And then let's look at the other one that we get. So this one's in worse condition because this one actually is a dangler one. This one is Everest. Let's go. She does not know that I'm filming a video. Okay. She's just gonna be here. Hopefully she cooperates. But you know, I'll trim these up, and you know, if there's any problems, obviously I contact the company and we figure it out. But typically, I think last year I did a pretty big dahlia order with them, and I had at least 1 of each variety for all but maybe 2. So I had almost all of them survive, and most of it was my fault too, because of well, not my fault, but it was raining a lot and they just rotted in the ground. So I've had really good success with these. Now you do with these want to watch out for any like disease. The single tubers coming from flower farms are closely monitored for disease. You have to do that with all of your tubers anyway, but these little ones might be a little more prone to it. Anyway, that was Labyrinth. It was like my introduction and Labyrinth. So Labyrinth, I showed you a picture, hopefully. Next, let's move on to Marin. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. It's an orange dahlia. Again, we have 2 clumps, but these are much bigger. You could even tell, like, well, there's definitely a lot more stuff in here, but these are definitely bigger clumps. And I'm pretty excited to check those out. But I'm pretty excited to get all of these trimmed up and moving along for the season. Now this one I'm actually very worried about. I kind of want to open it now. It's Linda's Baby. I have a Linda's Baby, but I was afraid it wasn't going to make it through storage, and it's one that I really wanted to keep. So let's take a look at this one specifically, because we've got a little bit of mold growing there, and I'm going to say none of these are viable because they're just all dangling and they're not solid. I am going to trim this up and I'm going to see if there's any sprouts anywhere, but I'm going to say this is not a good one. And I don't know if the other one's going to be, oh my goodness, the dog saw something. The other one doesn't look great either. So this is one that I'm probably going to contact them about and just be like, hey, this does not look good, but I'm gonna wait to see if anything sprouts from it and then reach out and just you never know with these. They may look like a lost cause, but then something shows up. So this one, not great, not great. And this is a very popular variety, so they'll probably be out of stock and won't be able to send a replacement. But typically they'll either, I think I've been refunded in the past, or they'll let me pick another variety. So anyway, the next one is Lilac Time. I ordered this one last year. This is the one that didn't survive, but again, it was because it kind of rotted in the ground. These look to be in so much better they look to be in better condition. A lot better than Linda's Baby. So that one's a lilac, obviously a purple. And then we've got, oh, polka. So this one's pretty cool. This will be my first anemone, I think, in my field. I kind of wanted to not do too many anemones and not too many singles or open ones, but I thought polka was pretty cool, and it's a very popular one. So these look to be in pretty good shape as well. So, and then what else do we have? We've got Cornell Bronze. So this one, we got some big tubers in this one. That's a really good sign, really good solid sturdy tubers. I can't wait to just take each one of these out and see what kind of sprouts, because the weather has been warming up and I've had these out on the table just so they can start warming up, and they'll definitely be sprouting. So the next one we have is Wizard of Oz. So this is another one just like Lilac Time, where I got it last year. This one I put in a bad spot and it did not make it. I got one plant out of the 2, but it was so behind and it got shaded out by the other tubers, and I ended up trying to rescue it, and I think I took a couple cuttings of it, but then it took so long, like overwintering didn't go well, and I lost them. So I wanted to get this one again, and this one looks great. You know, it has 2 big clumps in it. Then just this one, we have Cornell. So this one, there's Cornell Bronze. This one's a red one. This one, I can't really see. I see 1 clump. Oh no, that's just a broken off tuber. So there's 2 clumps. Looks good though. Looks good. Everything looks good except for Linda's Baby. All right, this one is Joey Nicky. And these clumps are pretty hefty. Let's see. Now it does say, there's actually a note on this one, which is very interesting, because I've seen smaller tubers than this. But it says, please note this dahlia variety produces smaller than average tubers. Be assured that the tuber size does not affect the performance of the plants, and you can expect great results and are protected by our 100% guarantee. So that's really cool that they put that note on there, but I feel like I've seen smaller tubers than that, but they are pretty small. No ma'am. I'm recording a video, sweetheart. She's like, what are you doing with all these? Okay, so actually that's all for the dahlias from Longfield Gardens, but I did get 2 other things. I got some clematis. Last year I ordered clematis. I planted one out, which was probably not smart, and it kind of got, I don't know what happened to it. Our new farm is just a lot of pasture land, which we're turning into a food forest, and our gardens and everything. So, you know, the grass got really tall. I don't know if it got got shaded out. I don't know what happened. It just wasn't great. And plus we probably didn't water it very well because at the time we didn't have a watering system down by the garden. Now we do. So I decided to reorder the purple one. But I did get a different purple one this time. I got the Crystal Fountain. It's really gorgeous. I just wanted a basic purple one, but I saw that one. I was like, maybe that one. And then I actually got the Clematis Dr. Ruppel. I got this same one last year. I actually have it in a pot out back that we haven't planted out. I only planted out the purple one last year because we only had one spot available and we hadn't done our trellis yet. So I don't know. I guess I was worried that this one didn't make it through the winters. We had it in a pot outside. But it's growing back, so now I have 2 of these and they're really pretty. They're pink. So that is everything from Longfield. I don't know who this is. This one's Swan Island Dahlias. So Swan Island Dahlias, they're really amazing because we're gonna start off why they're really amazing. They're just super nice, good customer service, good quality tubers. Every tuber that I had that that I didn't form or it didn't sprout or whatever, I contact them with a picture of the tuber, a picture of the tag, everything that they need. And they're like, this is what happened to this. Help me, like they sent me replacements. So these are my 2 replacements for last year. So, which ones did not make it? It's been a while. I reported them last year. You have to report them by a certain date in the summertime. This is the Ginger Willow and Hometown Hero replacement. So I'll just show both. Well, first I'll show the Ginger Willow. Well, let's see. They come with these really cool tags too that you can put with your tuber. So it says the name of it, what color it is, and how tall the plant's gonna be and how big the bloom's gonna be. I really like that about the Swan Island tubers. So let's see if I can get our tubers out just so I could show you the difference between flower farm tubers and clump tubers. So let's see. Okay, I got one here. Ooh, we've already got roots and a sprout. But with Swan Island, they stamped the variety name on it. So this one's Ginger Willow, it says right here. So wow, this one's already going. It's ready to go. So you see how we got this really nice tuber. Of course, it's labeled. It's just really good. It's great quality. I like it. So that's awesome. And then we have the Hometown Hero replacement as well. You see the difference in size? Size doesn't matter with the tubers really, as long as it's not super shriveled up and basically no neck and no eye and dead. It'll grow. So those are my 2 that I got. All right, and then, well, those are my replacements. Then I have my order. All right, let's see. I'm running out of space here. Now of course we got the tags. I set those off to the side here. I'm gonna actually put all of these in the box so I don't lose them or break. I'm worried with these I'm gonna like break some sprouts and I don't want to do that, obviously. So I don't remember what all I got. It's been a while. So the first one, we got some sprouts. It looks like the name is not on here. Oh wait, it's stamped on the other side. Caramel corn. Okay, this one's one that was very popular amongst the flower farmers, and I was like, I want to give that one a shot. It looks pretty cool. So we just have the big old potato. Little tuber. I don't know what to do with them. I don't have like a pile to put them in. But it has a little sprout already. And then this one does too. And this is Daydreamers. So I think, pretty sure, this was my free gift. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. There was definitely one free gift because I don't remember exactly what the price point is, or like if you spend $100 you get a free tuber or something like that. Don't remember, but they do something like that. Now this one I believe is my free gift because I don't remember it and I have to look that up. You do get to choose your free gift. All right, let's see. Then we have this one, which is Crichton Honey. This one I got mainly because I was afraid I was going to lose it in storage, but they ended up pulling through and I do have some, but I'm glad I have another one. Crichton Honey is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I mean, I was going to say I wouldn't order it if I didn't absolutely love it, but there are some that I just want to try, you know, and there's some like last year that I grew that I'm not going to grow again, you know what I mean? Or that I'm not going to propagate and make more of. Next one, same deal as the Crichton Honey, we have Honeydew. Honeydew is one of the very first varieties I ever grew. I started out my whole Dahlia venture with like four 4 or 5 varieties. 5, I think. And honeydew was one of those. And I lost it in storage the first year. Last year I got the tuber on sale somewhere, and then it struggled, and I saved it, and I got cuttings from it, and I ordered a backup. But this one has so many, let me see if I can show you. Look at all of this. Come on, let's focus. Oh, so much activity. All right, that's what I love to see. I'm really excited to get all of these in. And I'm gonna, since the weather is gonna get a little cold here later in the week, I'm probably gonna do all of these in pots for the time being. So the next one is this little chunky guy. This is .com. Really nice. I love them. There's 3 sprouts. These are got a lot of eyes and sprouts this time around. Then we've got a tiny guy. This one is I don't know. Oh, September Morn. This was one I wanted to get last year, but they kept selling out too fast in those tuber sales. If you guys have attended an online tuber sale, you know the struggle. Honestly, I'm surprised I got half of the ones that I got. Then we've got Pixie. And so far, all of these have sprouts already. Roots, sprouts, eyes, everything. Okay, and then Cherish. And then let's see, is that it, or is there more? It might be, oh, wait, I think there's another one. We've got Sheer Heaven. Is that Sheer Heaven? Sheer something? Sheer Heaven? Sheer Heaven. Okay. Honestly, I don't remember this one, but it's on my paper, so I must have got it. It's either this one or Daydreamer was my free gift. I'm not sure. Then I think that might be it. Nope, there's one more. Keep surprising me. This one also happily has a sprout, and it is Little Scotty. Awesome. All right, I think that's officially it for those tubers. So let's set that off to the side and move on. So we have kind of smaller orders, but very exciting orders coming up here. We have River Merle Farm. I haven't ordered them from them before, but from what I can see, it's all looking great. We got this cute little brochure on how to plant your dahlias or growing tips. So let's see what I got. They have it packaged in this little Ziploc bag. And it just says, River Merle Farm, thank you for saving the planet. This bag and sticker are compostable. Ooh, I like that. All right, and then they're packaged in what seem to be just some shavings. So like pine shavings or something. So let's see what this looks like. I think they might have abbreviated these. So let me see what I ordered and then I'll tell you what this is. Because this one says IC, so I believe this is Ice Cube. Alright, so there's no sign of life on this one yet, but I do see some eyes. This is just a close-up here. Alright, so that's Ice Cube. That's one I've had my eye on for a while. And then we've got Bloomquist Tory P. I think this is one of the very sought-after varieties. So this one, ooh, we've got a little action happening. Oh no, Samson's here. Hi Samson. Hello. You can't have any of these, okay? And then I've got, let's see, K.A. Rosie Joe. And no action on this one yet. Everest, don't, oh my gosh. You should not be doing this with dogs around. And then, let's see, what else do we have here? VT, Valley Tawny. Okay, so Valley Tawny is not showing any action, but I see the eyes. I'm hopeful for that. See, these are ones I definitely got to get warmed. I got to get them sprouting. And I think there's only one more. Let's see. This one is Bloomquist Blush. So this one was one you had to fight over with the tuber sales this year, that's for sure. I do see an eye. Hopefully we see some action soon. But I'm going to get these dogs are playing around. I'm going to get these planted ASAP. But this is what we're looking at. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me set those in there. And then let's do the last box. So the last box is... oh, this is Flower A Farm. And I'm trying to get sorted here. We've got how they package theirs. This is nice. I like how they individually bag them. So this one's Snowho Sonia. And it looks like they have a mix of shavings as well as peat moss, maybe? Let me see. And let me open this up. It kind of looks to be like a nice little mixture. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's take a look at this Snohosonia tuber. I'm not gonna look at every single one of them. Ooh, we got a little sprout. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love it. I get so excited when there's a sign of life. So that, I kind of want to look at all of them though. It wouldn't hurt, right? So we got Snoho Jojo. Because I gotta open these up anyway, so it just makes sense to look at them and see how many are. This one's so tiny. Oh my gosh. And it does have a little eye, a little sprout, a little eye. Of course it has an eye. It has a little sprout. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm so excited now. Then we have Bloomquist Allen. Oop. I'm just ripping these bags. Oh, this one's also so tiny. This one doesn't have any sprout yet. Not seeing anything, but hopefully soon. I know that was another one you had to fight for in the tuber sales. So far just one without a little sprout. Then we have Bracken Rose. This is one I actually got last year from a different flower farm, and I didn't take good care of it. And it died. I was sad. All right, so this one, I'm not seeing anything on this one. I mean, I see the eye, but there's no. These are so tiny. I'm just so surprised. I haven't had these varieties before, so I don't know what to expect, but some just produce smaller tubers. Next one is Last Dance. This one seems much bigger, and it does have some sprouts already. Good, I love it. Back at it. And then the very last one in this bag is Castle Drive. So this is a very popular one. I just hope, I'm assuming so, since I don't know. It's hard to tell because Coralie and Castle Drive, some farms sell them as the same one, and it's just complicated. But we have a sprout. Hopefully this is the real Castle Drive is what I'm saying. But that's gonna wrap up our haul. I can't believe all of this good stuff. I can't wait to get it started. Make sure you stick around, subscribe for all these upcoming Dahlia videos. We're gonna have a ton of fun this year, and produce and veggie and fruit and any garden type videos. Those are coming too. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.